what led you, Diana Guelespe, to become involved not only with Chicago-Cinquera Sister Cities, but to want to be a delegate? Or not a delegate. I keep saying delegate. I apologize. An election
Election
observer.
observer. Well, I've been traveling to El Salvador pretty consistently for the last 8 years, and I've gotten to know the people very well. My partner is Salvadoran, and I have an affinity for the country and the people. I have become very involved with the Chicago-Cinquera Sister City Network and supporting their struggle for peace and justice. And I visited Cinquera, and I just feel like this is part of what I can do. That this is something that a way that I can participate, not only for the country of El Salvador, but for all Latin American countries, to really move towards a transparent electoral process, to move to a place where they can freely elect their leaders, free from intimidation and manipulation, and that's what motivates me to go.
I like to ask my guests on the show how they became involved in and concerned with issues of social justice. And can you tell us how you became involved and became an activist? An activista?
You know, it's kind of hard to say what would just be one way that my parents are from Latin America. They're immigrants to Chicago, and so I grew up listening to politics, Latin American politics. My father still very much is abreast of everything happened politically in their own countries. So, but I'd say a combination of factors, a combination of my parents always instilling in me the importance of being involved politically. Through college, I went to Northeastern Illinois University, and there were many professors there that motivated me to become involved in these types of social issues. And I'm also involved, in immigrant issues here in Chicago. So, I just see it as a movement for a better world.
That's good. That's good. Well, your organization is going to have a fundraiser. We can't talk prices on the show, but you could certainly tell us what the event is going to be and encourage people to be aware of it.
So we have a fundraiser coming up, and that will be Sunday, March 1st. It's our annual Bolarama, and it'll be held at Timber Lanes. The address is 1851 West Irving Park from 6:30 to 9 p.m. And the benefits of the fundraiser will support projects in Cinquera, such as the conservation of their forest, their youth projects, and the election observer mission.
Bowling sounds like a fun way to. Probably Obama doesn't want to go to that one, but let me ask you. In our closing moments of this segment of Live from the Heartland, have you been to Cinquera before?
Yes, I have.
And what's the town like? Is it in the flatlands, mountains? Is it who lives there?
Yeah, it's about in the north central region of El Salvador, and it's a little bit mountainous. I mean, they have their forests there. I think one of the notable things about Cinquera is this area during the Civil War, so during the 80s, was practically abandoned. People needed to leave because of the constant bombardment of the area. It was a target because it was considered to be an area where the FMLN had its stronghold, and so the people had to leave the town. And since '92, they have repopulated Cinquera, and they're in the process of reconstructing this beautiful town. And so that's one of the reasons why this type of sister city relationship, our city, Chicago's relationship with Cinquera, is so important in helping them reconstruct their
How
town.
long has Cinquera and Chicago, how long have they been sister cities?
Since 1992.
And how did that come about?
I have not been a member since 1992, but I could probably tell you that.
You probably
Again,
weren't born then.
I was.
You were.
But I know that many of the Chicagoans who support this relationship were involved with the Solidarity movement in the 80s. So and they've been, involved with Cinquera way before 1992. So I think that this relationship has this is the current state of the relationship now. And
Okay, is there a website that people could go to get more information?
yes, there definitely is. You can go to www.chicago-cinquera.org, and Cinquera is spelled Cinquera.
And how do we spell Chicago? No, I'm kidding. Okay, this has been great. I'm glad you were on the show. Diana Guelespe, let's wish her well. Let's hope the elections are fair, and we can't root for any special outcome, but we hope it comes out good. Let's have a big round of applause for Diana.
Thank you.
Diana, thank you very much.
Thanks for having me on.
It's great. And if you want to see Diana in a couple of weeks, Evan West will have this version of Live from the Heartland up on YouTube. You go to YouTube, and then you go to channel, and you hit Heartland Media, one word. But even if it's two words, you'll find it. So that's YouTube, Heartland Media, and you get to see not only what Diana looks like, but you can see me growling away up here. Okay, we're going to take a short musical break. I don't know what Susan's going to play for us, but I know it'll be good, and we'll be right back here at the left end of the dial, 88.7, with more information about doing good in the world, and we're going to have congressional candidate Tom Geoghagen coming up, and it'll be a good one. Stay tuned for more Live from the Heartland.